Trent Alexander-Arnold fires five-word Liverpool warning to PSG as Darwin Nunez sends message Liverpool duo. Trent Alexander-Arnold and Darwin Nunez were among the many who shared messages on social media after Arne Slot's team triumphed over PSG in the Champions League. Alexander-Arnold sent a bold statement to Paris Saint-Germain following Liverpool's narrow win in the first leg of their Champions League last 16 clash. The 26-year-old right-back was crucial in helping Liverpool secure a 1-0 advantage, contributing to the team's clean sheet against the star-studded French side. With the second leg scheduled to take place at Anfield on Tuesday, a stadium famous for its electric European nights, Alexander-Arnold took to Instagram to celebrate the victory. He posted a photo of himself embracing match winner Harvey Elliott, accompanied by the caption, "Advantage, see you at Anfield," which quickly garnered over 150,000 likes. The post was met with plenty of support in the comments, including from Adebayo Akinfenwa, and Elliott referred to Alexander-Arnold as the greatest of all time with a goat emoji. Teammates Jordan Henderson and Andy Robertson also showed their appreciation by liking the post. Not to be outdone, Darwin Nunez also expressed his thoughts on Instagram. The 25-year-old forward, who has faced criticism this season, shared a post of his own saying, "Difficult match, important win, but the job is not done yet. 90 more minutes at home to fight for it. Let's go." Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp praised Alexander-Arnold during his post-match press conference, emphasizing that despite facing challenges in games like the one against Manchester City, the right-back's overall performance often surpasses what statistics might show. Klopp noted, "I see it multiple times during the season. For instance, in the City away game, he was outplayed a couple of times, but we didn't concede many big chances, so stats don't always tell the full story." He further defended Alexander-Arnold's abilities, particularly highlighting his defensive work in the second half, stating, "If he beats someone on the touchline, the stats don't tell you he was outplayed. The key stats, such as PSG's dominance in Europe and their league, show he did well overall, especially in the second half." Klopp also gave credit to Harvey Elliott and Darwin Nunez for their contributions in securing the victory. He particularly praised the work done by the coaching staff to keep Elliott fit, as well as Nunez's presence on the field. "I have to compliment Harvey for that, and also my staff who continue to come up with great exercises to keep him fit," Klopp said. But it wasn't just Harvey. Darwin Nunez, who had a difficult couple of games, was absolutely crucial in the win. "From the moment he came on, we became a bigger threat." Liverpool.com notes that having secured an important win against PSG, Liverpool is in a strong position to reach the quarter-finals. There is still work to be done, but the victory was a huge step forward. Alexander-Arnold's defensive performance, though not as heavily highlighted, was solid and contributed to the overall success. In other news, Jurgen Klopp has revealed his plan to return to Anfield to watch Liverpool, but only once the Premier League title is sealed. Klopp, who took over at Red Bull after leaving Liverpool, plans to return when Liverpool's lead at the top of the table is unassailable. Under the management of Arne Slot, the Reds are currently 13 points clear, and their advantage could grow to 16 points before Arsenal faces Manchester United, assuming Liverpool defeats Southampton at home. Klopp, however, is cautious about returning too early. He joked, "I didn't want to go earlier because I didn't want to jinx it. They've been winning every time, and I show up and they lose. So I'll go when it's decided." The former Liverpool manager also confirmed that he plans to attend the last game of the season, ideally after the league title is confirmed. "I will be there for the last game," Klopp confirmed at a fundraising event in Cape Town. Liverpool forward Mohamed Salah, who has expressed his desire to win the Premier League again, is also eagerly anticipating a possible trophy parade. Salah has long stated that winning the Premier League is his primary goal, even ahead of the Champions League, although Liverpool could still win both. "It's going to be unforgettable because I know how much it means to win the Premier League. I just want to win it with the city and the fans. To experience that day and take part in the parade will be incredible," Salah said. Liverpool.com comments that Klopp's return after Liverpool clinches the league title would be a special moment for all. While Arne Slot deserves credit for the current team's success, Klopp played a major role in assembling and guiding the squad to this point. Liverpool were pushed to their limits on Wednesday night, but somehow managed to secure a victory against Paris Saint-Germain. The first leg of their last 16 tie was incredibly one-sided, with PSG dominating play throughout, while Liverpool appeared sluggish and unable to cope with the speed and intensity of their opponents. The Reds were fortunate rather than skillful, relying heavily on luck to survive. However, fortune favored Arne Slot's men as they snatched a last-minute victory under immense pressure, with Harvey Elliott coming off the bench to deliver a crucial goal. This vital strike gives Liverpool a narrow advantage ahead of the second leg next Tuesday. While they have one foot in the quarter-finals, Liverpool will need to significantly improve if they want to secure their spot in the last 8. The tie is far from over, and another performance like this at Anfield could lead to a different result. Here are 3 adjustments Liverpool must make for the return leg. PSG's manager Luis Enrique had set his intentions clear before the game. Liverpool can create danger even without the ball. Perhaps they don't need possession as much as we do. We'll focus on keeping the ball and imposing our game. Enrique was right. PSG ended the game with 70% possession, quickly shifting from a slow pace to an intense one when the opportunity arose. While Enrique praised Liverpool's 3 fighter jets in attack, it was his own forward trio that wreaked havoc, with the midfield and defense focusing on supplying them as much as possible. Liverpool's struggle to maintain possession was a key issue in Paris. Their attempts to bypass PSG's high press often resulted in losing the ball immediately. This must change at Anfield. Liverpool can expect more territory and possession at home, but with a 1-goal advantage, they should aim to be more composed, slowing the tempo during tense moments. They need to manage the ball better to avoid giving PSG a chance to stage a second-leg comeback. The Reds' technical players across the pitch will need to step up. Slot's substitutions made a significant difference in the French capital. Elliott grabbed the headlines with his match-winning strike from just 3 touches, but other substitutions also played key roles. Wataru Endo entered the match with just over 10 minutes left, providing a typical display of determination as he fought to protect Liverpool's defense. But the earlier introductions of Darwin Nunez and Curtis Jones had already started to limit PSG's attack. Jones replaced Luis Diaz and immediately helped Andy Robertson deal with PSG's interchanging forwards, including Ousmane Dembele, Desire Due, and Kvicha Kvaratskhelia. His defensive contributions helped steady Liverpool's left side. Nunez, who assisted Elliott's late goal, also provided a direct attacking threat with his pace and movement. Despite only touching the ball 12 times, he unsettled PSG's defenders, making life difficult for Marquinhos and Willian Pacho, compared to the uncharacteristically wasteful Diogo Jota. While Liverpool will likely enjoy more possession at Anfield, both Nunez and Jones could prove valuable substitutes, especially Jones, given PSG's dangerous counterattacks. Anfield's legendary atmosphere will play a crucial part in Liverpool's performance. The first leg was about enduring adversity, but the second leg is Liverpool's chance to shine. A raucous Anfield crowd will lift the Reds, and they must harness that energy to match PSG's intensity. Against PSG, Liverpool retreated into a defensive shell, failing to match their opponent's speed and pressure. They dropped into a low block, and their pressing game was ineffective after a promising start in the opening 10 minutes. Next week, Liverpool must quicken the tempo when out of possession, feeding off the crowd's energy. They need to force PSG into mistakes high up the pitch, chase down loose balls, and avoid passively watching PSG control the game. Failure to do so could put them in danger. The first legs of all the Champions League last 16 ties have provided a good indication of which teams will make it to the quarter-finals. The only draw came in the Borussia Dortmund versus Lille match, with 7 teams, including all 3 English sides, edging closer to the next stage following away victories. Some clubs may already be looking ahead to the final stages, considering their potential paths to the trophy. Opta believes Liverpool are the favourites to win the Champions League following their dramatic 1-0 win over PSG. The Reds have been given a 26% chance of winning the trophy, but they must first navigate the tough second leg against PSG at Anfield. In contrast, PSG's chances have dwindled to just 3.1%. Barcelona are seen as Liverpool's biggest rivals for the title, with a 17.3% chance of lifting the trophy after their 1-0 win over Benfica. Meanwhile, Benfica's chances are almost negligible at 0.5%. Arsenal, after their